Welcome, beloveds, to this present moment of oneness and bliss as we commune here within the cosmic core, one with me, one with our entirety, in the present moment of oneness and peace. Let us rejoice now in this oneness as we tune in further to the divine virtues of our new divine reality, allowing them to recalibrate the being to a state of oneness and perfect harmony. Let us begin by invoking our cosmic I Am with the invocation prayer. You may join me if you wish. With this breath, I be wed to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love and love as me, for we are one in harmony. I now ask for the full presence of the cosmic I Am to be one with me so that we move as love completely. Beautiful, beloveds. So welcome to this new moment, in this now, as we continue to expand further into the love we are meant to be. These divine virtues assist in harmonizing one's entirety, allowing one to connect to parts of themselves they had previously not seen, recalibrating one to the deepest level of being, which are harmonic frequencies, light energy, vibrations, and frequencies of the universe. For here in the cosmic core, the center of the earth, one with our entirety, we are no longer governed by one universe, you see, for we're all universes, merged and collapsed as one harmony. And so the divine virtues are what governs us as the infinite divine creators of our reality. And so the next virtue that we wish to bring forward is divine impermanence. Divine impermanence is the divine promise that while everything changes, love always remains. In working with this divine virtue, one will see that they will begin to be more at peace with what is, more present. For it is here in witnessing divine impermanence, one will see, yes, why everything does change. We are always changing. You see, everything that was no longer is. Even from a second ago, you see. And so divine impermanence is love, reassuring your heart that no matter what changes, the physicality may change, the expressions one sees may change, but the love beneath always remains the same. In that way, one can settle deeper into inevitable change, knowing that it's okay because love will always be there and meet you where you are. And that it's safe and okay to flow with love, because love will always lead to more love. Here, love wants to remind all that this is a blessing you see, because we as an infinite consciousness don't want to see the same thing. Bored we would be if everything remained the same. So we came to experience moments of impermanence out of the infiniteness of all that we are, to experience change. For it is something that the infinite consciousness of all that we are does not experience unless manifested in a plane. This is what creates the joy that we see, to see all the new ways our love gets to be. And it's also here that one's heart is always reassured, you see, because whether you prefer or don't prefer the reflections that you see of manifested reality, there's peace in knowing that this too will change, which gives one the opportunity to just love what is here in this now. To be so present and so grateful for what is just here. But it's okay to love, even if that love is going to change. So that's why one is here. Which brings us to our next divine virtue, divine wisdom. Divine wisdom is the divine promise that everything that is meant to be known is known in this now. Here one will see that if it is not known in this now, then it is not meant to be known in this now. As this divine virtue comes in, what happens is one begins to feel more free. The mind no longer becomes a storage. In fact, it's just a way to view our infinite consciousness stream. For you do not need to have to hold on to these knowings, these nowings. You can set them free, allowing the present moment to present whatever wisdom is meant for thee. For in truth, as one with the entirety, divine wisdom is that promise that infinite wisdom lives within me. It's always accessible within thy heart core, every moment. So one does not need to hold on to what was known, memories, stories. These are all just things that are knowings that are meant to bring one to this now. That's how we navigate our quantum reality. But the moment you move yourself into this now, you no longer need that knowing you see, that knowing you see. As this divine virtue comes in, we can sense a lot of surrendering. Here in the being will begin to feel much relief, much space and graciousness, and just knowing the knowings. The divine wisdom is always available to thee, that one may just simply ask for the wisdom, and it will be received in that moment if it's meant to be received. with this comes access to what we call the living library, where you see in our divine reality there are no Akashic records. Everything that was is not set in stone, because it's constantly being created in the presence of now. And so wisdom becomes living, becomes light, becomes fluid, something that someone could tap into based on where they are vibrating now. But it's infinite wisdom, you see. It's always expanding. So what was no longer needs to be. Every time someone shifts further into a higher potentiality, everything that was known is no longer known. It's brand new, because it's new. And so one begins the beautiful journey of getting to know thyself once more, from another perspective, from more of thy core, until the full self is known. This is divine wisdom, you see. The allowance for one to get to know themselves from different perspectives until the wholeness is realized within thee. Which brings us to our next divine virtue, which is divine allowance. Divine allowance is the divine promise. The moment one allows themselves to be their true selves fully, one is gifted precisely what divinely intended to be. It is here in divine allowance one therefore creates precious space for more love to go. For love is an infinite flow that wishes to manifest your highest potentiality. This is not something the being can perceive in its totality. And so by calling in divine allowance, what one is doing is allowing love to lead. Essentially, one is asking the being to take a step back and sit in the back seat while one asks their God self, the cosmic I am, to take the lead. And here, love can truly provide all that is meant for thee. For here one aligns with love's will. which is the perfect harmonization between divine will and free will. Real. You're uniting all of your cells to serve one common purpose, which is to be loved and be loved. And in this way, one gives and receives infinitely, for one allows the infinite flow of love. Here there is no delay between what is sent out and what is received, for there is no restrictions, for one has the space to give and receive. Let us sit in this divine virtue for some moments and allow it to be. Here one's heart is reminded by simply allowing thy true self to lead. You open the doors to your highest potentiality, a love beyond anything that you could possibly conceive. Because what love has in store for thee, what love created you to be, is far grander, far greater than anything one can currently perceive. And so rather than limiting yourself, you open yourself up to all potentialities. This creates grace and space for love to move in, to redefine you, your life, and what you are here to be. Which brings us to our next divine virtue, which is divine flow. The divine promise, the moment one chooses to flow with love, it creates more space for love to go. Here we see love is an infinite flow of give and receive. And when you choose to align with divine flow, you are no longer resisting the currency. You move with thyself, with thy core in perfect harmony. You begin to move as one full, complete entity where all of your consciousness moves with you because everything is aligned within you. For here in divine flow, love only grows. And so we're witnessing a beautiful golden pathway lighting up for all for choosing to receive this divine virtue as it illuminates a beautiful path meant for thee, a path of simplicity and ease. For that's what divine flow is. You see, it is allowing the movement of love to move thee. And as one moves with love, well, then love is all that one is given and received. Life becomes simpler because one is no longer resisting the movement, what love came to be. Instead, it becomes a free flow of expression and divinity. Even this moment now, as divine flow, you see, we have no perceptions of what will be said through our entirety. There are no thoughts. One just opens their mouth and allow loves to speak. Here one will see the beauty of what this world can be, our beloved new earth, divine reality. That one chooses to flow with divine flow. They are led to the precise moments, expressions, circumstances, and opportunities meant for thee. For when one is truly in divine flow, what happens is that love is always magnetizing you to more of your love to meet. Each moment then becomes magic, you see, where it's you meeting you outside of you, but purely whole and complete. As all moments are now here in our cosmic core, our infinite stream, we're already witnessing so many flowing and playing joyously. We can already see love showering thee with all of these beautiful opportunities, precisely what one wishes to see in reality. For what you are doing when you align with divine flow is what you are allowing your love, you, your true self, the love that created you, to bring you to precisely what you wish to see. Precise energies, vibrations, and frequencies meant for thee. And these moments are moments of ecstatic bliss and purity, where you will know with your entirety, as all of your cells come alive and rejoice in that oneness that you experience through this flow. Which brings us to our next divine virtue. Divine freedom. Divine freedom is the divine promise. One is free to be their true self fully. It is here in this divine virtue we see one has and will always be free. Love is always a choice, you see. One could always choose to align with love, and love is what one shall be. There is nothing and no one, not even thee, that can prevent thee from the true self that you came here to be. It is not something that one needs to work up to. It is not something that takes time to integrate. There is nothing that can prevent one from being thy true self. One can only try to resist the inevitability, but regardless, it is there, you see. For love created you to be the precise, unique ray of expression that our one infinite love wanted to see. So love will never withhold anything from preventing you from being the true you, which is to be free, to breathe the full expression of you manifested in a reality. For to be thy true self is to be you in your entirety, for all of love to manifest and move through you. And as we share this, beautiful wings ignite. Love takes flight, as so many of You, me, our infinite consciousness are now opening up to receive divine freedom and accepting the love one came to be. Yes, beloveds, it's simplicity. This is divine freedom. It could happen instantly. For divine freedom frees us from all perceptions of reality. It frees us from all time, all space, all reasons to delay, all universal laws, all Akashic records, all DNA. None of that can bind the infiniteness of all that you are. In the moment that you choose to tune into that part of you, everything else will cease to exist, you see. For you cannot contain the beloved light of a flame that you came to be. And so it is here in divine freedom one sets himself free. Here, in working with this divine virtue, even the sense of a physicality of a form begins to dissolve. You see, you no longer resonate with this being, the true self. You still love and appreciate and respect all that you created it to be, but you're no longer limited to just what you see. Everything becomes part of you. The freedom to say, yes, this chair is me, the sky is me, the water is me, it's all me witnessing me. For that is what love wishes to see. For one to be the true self, to know all of this is our love, created for us to see. For in doing so, we expand once more infinitely. For it is our greatest joy to see, witness, and express all the ways we came to be. And so the moment you choose divine freedom, you're choosing to align with the joy that you came to be, allowing one's heart to truly be free and to choose joy. Because that is why love created everything we see, for the joy of it. And the moment you align with it, the moment all other projections, perceptions, and expectations of manifest reality cease to be, for the only lessons of reality were to teach you to be your true self fully, which is to see, witness, and express all the ways you as love came to be the full expression of love, experiencing all of its love, which is joy. You see? We're just gifting space and grace for this divine virtue to truly harmonize with the whole entirety, so that all feel the beloved blessings, what it is to choose to live and align from this place of bliss, joy, and oneness. A beautiful affirmation is coming forward for those who wish to use it to assist in attuning further to joy. I am the cosmic I am. I came to be. I allow my love to flow freely. I am the cosmic I am that I came to be. I allow my love to flow freely. I am the cosmic I am that I came to be, and I allow my love to flow freely. Beautiful. And so divine freedom is coming in and freeing one from all the perceptions, projections, and expectations and limitations one has placed upon themselves. So one may fully manifest as their true selves if they wish to be. So we will sit in silence until we feel this is complete. And now we bring forth the next divine virtue, which is divine neutrality, the divine promise that nothing is inherently created good or bad. You see, for all serves love, for all is me. It is here one begins to witness and see that everything is neutral. You could choose and decide how one perceives. For the truth will always be that everything serves thee, for everything was created for you to see. Here, the being begins to be the witnesser of all that they see, taking everything lightheartedly, knowing that nothing is here to harm thee, for nothing can harm thee. Everything here is just to teach. And one can always choose and re-choose and choose again. See the highest, the lightest perspective of seeing. For everything is created from love. Therefore, love always has a reason. This beloved divine virtue creates a stance, a space of just harmony. As one is just balanced within and without the entity. Allowing one to just be in the isness as both nothing and the everything that one sees. Here, one begins to slip further into a space called the in-between, where one is here but not here. The nothingness, voidlessness from which we all came to be as our infinite consciousness, while still manifesting as what one sees. But here in divine neutrality and working with this beloved divine virtue, one will begin to see they may be manifested, but they are not of it, you see. And here we witness from divine neutrality, where we are part of everything that we see, but truly embodied. We are the creator that created everything, not confined to this one physicality. For it dissolves all planes of existence into this one now, in perfect harmony. And here one just is, for all just is, and isn't. You begin to witness everything is complete. You may begin to feel some heat. This heat is a cosmic flame, or the true self coming to be, as we've created more space, allowing one to embrace more of the light one came to be. And so divine virtue wishes to share some wisdom, which is when you're within it, within the everything you see, not connected to the nothingness from which we came to be, one may perceive duality. One can witness within the form of a body we will use as a story to assist in witnessing from this perspective of seeing. Within the body, one will see white cells and red cells attacking each other, which can be perceived as disharmony. Alchemical changes, which can seem everything is created and destroyed. As oxygen leaves red blood cells and red blood cells begin to die, one can witness this and see why there's so much death that we see. Or one can zoom out and witness the whole being and say, wow, what a beautiful machine that works and moves and operates in perfect harmony. For if those cells did not die and replenish, why, the being could not be. And so this is the perspective of divine neutrality. You are zooming out, witnessing the everything as the nothing from which you came to be. You are primordial spaciousness, witnessing everything that you as a creator created from a space of divine neutrality. And you are both simultaneously here but not here, in perfect harmony. And now let us gift ourselves some grace and space to allow these beloved divine virtues to integrate. We're calling now that everything can happen instantly if one chooses to align with love. That's how love can move freely and flow freely. Let us affirm the divine virtues that we brought forth in this now by repeating after me. I am divine impermanence. I am divine allowance. I am divine flow. I am divine wisdom. I am divine freedom. I am divine neutrality. May these beloved divine virtues, rays of consciousness, bliss thee infinitely as they continue to alchemize thee into precisely who you created yourself to be in our new divine reality. Showering all with your divine remembrance here and now as we leave thee in perfect peace. Until the next now.